Hello everyone, it's Jay. So recently there was a letter in the Overwatch subreddit, in the competitive Overwatch subreddit that firstly came, causes a huge and unnecessary polemic between the mods from the subreddit and the community itself, from the competitive scene and the casual scene. And I will not discuss about this because there are a lot of people discuss about this right now. So I'm here to talk about the main reason about this the fact that is haunting the community of games, the global community around the sports itself, and all kinds of sports. I'm talking about, considering the eSport as one. So the subject here is a really polemic one. It's a really dirty and aged. It's the casual community versus the competitive. So these two spheres here, in the majority of people's mind, they don't get along well. Okay, this is the number one factor. And for the developer view, in the market in the economic view, they don't coexist well too. So they separate the spectator from these spheres, and the living beings inside the sphere, because they like to separate them from themselves. So this is really annoying for a person who considers himself as just a player, not a casual player, not a competitive player. We just need to create quality, and equality. So the competitive label, it's labeled that way because we players that like to call themselves as competitive players like to explore views from the game, such as positive, such as negative and neutral views. As said that people in this competitive scene like to create the quality for the game, the balance for the game, the justice itself. They like to point and create content and being part of the game as a whole. We had an example that players turn to be coaches and turn to be CEOs from enterprises and companies that own teams. We have a lot of these cases. This thing is really early-born. We must be careful about talking about those topics they are doing right now, because I'm not here to disagree with a part of the community or agree of those one. I'm here to talk about a neutral view, a passive view about this. Every game, such electronic one or a physical one, basketball, football, and this kind of stuff, has to be fair play in it. Has to be friendly play in it to every kind and every genre of player. If you want to be a more skillful player, you are able to be. If you want to be a lazy player, you are able to be. So a game, when it's way to be developed, it had to have this mindset on his firstly steps of developing. So in case of Overwatch, as I talked in the beginning of the video, people like to describe themselves. If they have the power to create an Overwatch casual game and an Overwatch competitive game, they would buy it. Believe me. I say that there is nothing more to fear and to abdicate from the quality of the game itself. Doing this pointless and meaningless discussion and within those years in eSports. I know that Korea has a large and well informed community, such as can be toxic as well. Say that I'm here to get another point of view of that discussion. Stay as healthy as we are. I'm here to to tell you and all of the people concerned about themselves, about their community, to be as one. Okay? So, bye bye.